Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Saturday Stock Market Recap, and this is the end of the month, August 30th, 2024. And remember, folks, if you want to live on this beach like Jimmy Buffett used to, you might as well learn how to invest better than Warren Buffett does now. Don't forget that if you want a full free month subscription to any of these videos that we have, we put out 3 a week, 3 different videos on a Saturday. You get the 3 videos, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you get a letter on the market and timing the portfolios. All we need is your name and email. We want you to get a free month subscription so you can see what we're all about. All you have to do is go to buffettandbeyond.com. Buffett is spelled with 2 F's and 2 T's, buffettandbeyond.com, and give us your name, your email, and you'll start getting a full month free subscription to our letters. And this week, well, the market had another positive week, as the end of the month usually sees a pit bull low in the beginning of the week and then a rally into the end of the week, and that's exactly what happened this time. Plus, we have a holiday weekend, which is usually bullish for the days leading right up to the weekend. And don't forget, Fed Chief Powell told the world that he, meaning the Fed, would be lowering interest rates in a few weeks, and we can't wait for that, folks. Now, our weekly stock analysis video. Palo Alto is a cybersecurity stock which is up 400% over the past 5 years. Now, cybersecurity seemed to take a year off as NVIDIA took the spotlight. However, sales are up with this stock, and the market seems to like it very much as it keeps pushing it higher. In our ETF video, well, we talk about our top stocks in our QQQ portfolio of 11 stocks right now, and we discuss what happens when one day this week we were wrong about hedging for a few hours. So we took the prices of the stock and the price of the hedge to see how the hedges would work, but not only work, but that our group of stocks in the QQQs are much better than the QQQs themselves by 2 to 1. So we like to put hedging along with the QQQ top 11 stocks in our portfolio. Okay, let's get right to the S&P 500, and here was a do-nothing week if I ever saw one, right in here. This market wants to hold right around 5,600, and that's right where it is as I'm recording this, just about an hour before the market closed. So we can see that we had this buying opportunity down here, which we took full advantage of. Market went up straight through the 20-day moving average right in here. Didn't quite touch the top band, and then just flattened out because of the end of the month, and we have new pension money coming in on Tuesday, which will be the first trading day of September, because Monday is a holiday, so Tuesday will be the first day of the month. And then by Wednesday we expect maybe a little correction in here, because look at this, we see this blue line kind of rolling over and turning flat, and if it crosses down over this red line, that would give us the sell signal, but we don't have that yet. Now let's look at the candlesticks on the Dow, and the Dow hit a new high this week, and right now as I'm recording this, we are trading right at that high and testing it from the top to see if it holds. Very, very critical in here, and it's not going to tell us much the rest of the day or in another hour or so when the market closes. Up here we have a slight sell signal, short term, and down here we have maybe this black line turning over a little bit, but back up here we have the 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average, and the market, meaning the Dow Jones, is above all of those, sitting at its previous new high. So boy, it's going to be an exciting week this coming week, so you might as well enjoy yourself over the weekend, because you can't do anything about it. And let's look at the S&P 500, and here we are. Can't quite reach a new high in here. It's trying, but here's the previous high, and this market just doesn't want to get past that 5,600 level. And we have a sell signal down here, but all of a sudden this short-term indicator is starting to turn up a little bit as we're up before the market closes. However, down here for Wednesday and Thursday, These red vertical lines represent the volume on the down days. Green lines represent the volume on the up days, and we can see the downside volume is starting to pick up a little bit, and that is causing this black line to actually start pointing down a little bit. And if it crosses this red line, then we have that sell signal that we're talking about. And it might be a little bit tough of a sell signal because we will have this declining intermediate term line declining. In other words, we're reaching a lower high where the market up here just couldn't break through its previous high. So that could be a little bit of trouble. And of course, we're coming into September, which is pretty much the worst month of the year as far as the market goes. Now let's look at the QQQs. We're seeing the same type of thing, but has this market reached a little bottom? Because we're up slightly for the day. We're sitting right on that 50-day moving average. And again, down here, those red vertical lines are higher than the green lines, so there's more selling pressure than buying pressure. And we have to see what this black line does. It's close to crossing over that red line. So the first week in September, which starts on Tuesday, is going to be a telltale week for this market. And some technicians are calling for a weak September. But don't forget, the Fed interjects right around the middle of the month with an interest rate decline. And Fed Chief Powell said the Federal Reserve has to change direction, or is going to change direction, and that means lowering interest rates. So it's going to be an exciting month, so hold on to your hats. But folks, we're in good stock, so don't worry about it, and don't even think about it. If you want to hedge, you can do that, but otherwise, just don't worry about it, because your stocks are all growing. Every one of them are growing. The question is, are they going to grow slower, or are they going to grow faster, or are they going to grow at the same rate they are? Whatever works, we have the best stocks out there. And portfolio protection, if you want protection about 10 to 12 to even 15% below the market, we buy the SPY puts. And this is about a $140,000 portfolio, so 3 SPY puts will cover that. They've been very inexpensive lately, so some of you who want that kind of protection, go ahead and put it on. And we tell you every time we roll over another put option into the following month. So here's the critical ones right in here, and maybe next week we just might roll over the September into December if it's very inexpensive, and that would cover us for any weakness in September and October. Because even though people say October is the worst month, it's actually not. September is, and then the market will bottom or finish its correction that has started in September somewhere around October. And that's why you always hear about October, because that's when that final blow-off usually comes, right in the middle of that month. So we'll see what happens, folks. But again, we have good stocks. So, folks, we've had a week that was a non-telltale week, kind of flat the entire week. And we have a 3-day holiday coming up, which you all need, we all need. And here we are on the beach, and see this, what looks like a tire track in here? That is a turtle track. They came up and laid eggs, and now here we are a month and a half or so later, and those eggs are hatching. We have little turtles swimming around in the ocean out there. So do what this guy is doing with his dog. Go out this weekend, take a walk, get yourself together, forget about the market. Have Sunday dinner with your family, and most of all, stay safe and stay well, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.